Hey, hey, all my crafty friends. I am here for day one of October Daily. Yay! Now, if you haven't seen it, I did put my schedule out for all of this. Unfortunately, I'm already going to be behind. I only got day one done. I did not get day two done. Again, life just gets in my way. I tell you. But that's why I told you in the beginning, like, this schedule is very, very flexible, pretty much. But I am going to try and get day 2 and day 3 done tomorrow so that we're, like, caught back up and, working through it. So maybe alive tomorrow while I do day 2. I don't know. Not going to say that either because I might have a lot of things to do. But all right, so day 1 is going to be on the back, of course, of my reason why / title page, which was a full 7 by 8.25 spread. So we had to do a full page spread on that side, which is perfectly fine by me. We all know that I love my full page pictures. But then, so there's that. This is the traditional picture of my kids and my sister's kids at Spicer's Orchard is where we went for this. And I have this picture, gosh, for so many years I have this picture. And we missed it last year. I have the picture of my kids, but not all 5 of them. So we were bound and determined to get it this year. And we decided to start October off with a bang and, started off with cider and donuts and apples and pumpkins and all the good stuff. So, all right, so that is the one side for that. And then we're going to go down to our 5 by 8.25 spread on this side. And I am making a little strip of 4 photos on the side. They were 1.5 by 2 inches long. So what I did, I'm mounting them here on some white paper. And then this is actually going to be create a flip up because I had a ton of photos. This was the first time the kids ever picked apples. I know where we shelter our kids. I mean, our kids do a ton of stuff, but some random things that a lot of people always do. I don't know. My kids have just never done for some oddball reason. So we went apple picking. Had lots of fun. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, it was a very warm day. We've had a lot of warm days here in Michigan to start October, so it's been a bit different. But we still had tons of fun and got our cider and donuts. This is a pretty popular orchard in Michigan. We do have plans on going to another orchard, another pretty popular one also. Hopefully maybe later in the month or early November. So maybe I'll document that one too. But this one up first. I am doing this a little bit differently in recording since I am going to have so many videos to, record and edit this month. I am trying to do some of them just on my phone while I'm at football. And so we'll see how this goes. This is the first one that I edited at football. And I can't speed it up as much as I can at home. I can only go ×2. I mean, I technically can go more, but you have to export it and then re-upload it. It's a little bit wonky, but all right. So here I am building that flip out. I am just going to hide my flip out underneath that pattern paper over there. So there is a purpose of that. That white piece of paper is also not just white. It is a linen texture or a linen color. It's not just white piece of paper. I know it's hard to see on here, but it does have a little bit of a pattern, not pattern, but like a texture to it. All of this is, well, not all of it's from one kit, but all of it is a Traci Reed product. Most of it is from, I think the papers were from Autumn Enchantment, and some of them, and then the embellishments were from Goldenrod, I believe. I absolutely love goldenrod and October moon, so you'll see me use that a lot. So unfortunately, my camera did max out on storage, and I need to figure out a way for my phone to like really tell me that. I don't ever hear the little beep that it does for some reason, unless I have my AirPods in. Like it needs to like sound the alarms pretty much that it's full storage. So really only thing that you missed were a couple of the stamps and then finishing that flip out. But I think, I mean, we've all done flip outs here. So like I said, I just sandwiched my flip out in between that pattern paper and the background paper. I'm using this stamp set from Studio Calico. This was actually a like free quotation stamp set with like the Stories of Summer or something, one that they did with Studio Calico, I think 2 years ago. I like this stamp set. They have another one that I definitely want to get to where I wish it was a little bit more textured, but I love how this is. And we are just going to put spicers and apple picking. I thought that was good. Way, and the apple picking is going to be the cursive of this I think it's an Allie Edwards set. Is that Allie Edwards? Or is it Studio Calico too? I don't remember. I think it's an Allie Edwards kit. I think that's Allie Edwards. Might be wrong. I'm sorry, guys. But I love the cursive part of this stamp set. So just putting apple picking. Sometimes it is a little hard to get the tilt right of this font, because I think they tilted them a lot on the page to get them all to fit, and I don't think they're meant to be tilted that much. I don't know, maybe they are. I am just using my archival black ink from Close to My Heart. You can see I have a lot of stuff out on this desk, I tell you. I was also working on my bullet journal and several things today, so which is why I'm a bit behind trying to do all the projects, and my silhouette is just not behaving well. It's not wanting to cut through this 100-pound paper for some reason. I don't know. And then when it does, it like catches and it's been messing up. And that literally costed me like an hour of my time. So kind of frustrating there. All right, so we stopped there. I needed to figure out what I wanted to embellish this page with, and I needed to figure out where I was going to put my number is really the big gist of this. Again, I am doing October stories. I do not believe that this will be an October daily-ish. It's going to be somewhat, like obviously this was done on October 1st, but like my decor coming up, and then I believe this day, yeah, I think this day, like I had several stories I have to tell, or about my like fall drink that, I've been drinking already for months, not months, but weeks, because it's, I found it in, the Starbucks buy one, get one. So like that type of thing. I really think that it will be more of a story-ish than a daily-ish. It's going to be somewhat daily-ish. All right, my numbers. So here is how I keep my numbers organized. It does the job. I don't have a ton of ones left, obviously. I think ones and twos, obviously, we go through quite some. And I don't have a lot of little ones left. I might need to look into that. I almost thought about sticking with one number set the whole way through just to make my life easier. But I was like, what's the fun in that, right? And so here I am. This is always a bucket list item for us, of course. Every fall is to get to the apple orchard. I'm actually not going to use that one. I'm going to stamp it just because I felt like it was just a bit big. It took over that bucket list a little bit. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if do I use the bucket list? I think I only use this October one. because I felt like the October popped a little bit more. Yeah, and this pumpkin, that's what I thought. For the pumpkin patch, of course. And then, like I said, I'm going to stamp with this stamp set. I pull out a ton, but I've come to want just this one. I'm going back to that one, and I almost did it, but it covers up too much of that October. I have decided that I am probably going to use a few prompts this month, especially prompts of design. There's a lot of things that sometimes I get so wrapped up in projects and I forget to use some design elements that I definitely want to use. So I am going to put those in a jar and every so often pull from one, probably not every day, but every so often pull one. Just put a little drop shadow on that one just to make it pop off that page. And we're about done. The only thing that I needed to do was I forgot to print my journaling. There we go. Print my journaling on that Mako transparency paper. I will get that linked here for you. Several people asked for it in the last one. I will get that linked for you again. Unfortunately, for some reason, my Amazon account got shut down. So links don't work for me, but I can at least link you to the actual thing. I just unfortunately won't get credit for it. So just putting that journaling down, trying to line it up. The best thing about this journaling was that I could take half off of that filler paper on the back and be able to line it up pretty accurately. I was trying to go up under that fold out a little bit. All right, that is going to wrap up things here for us. I am so excited to get this day one done and into the book. I think it is like a sign of relief to start getting everything done. As the last time, if you got this far, I would love you to leave a little apple in the comments below to let me know you got this far. And here are some overall pictures. I will talk to you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will be back shortly with a day 2 and maybe hopefully day 3. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.